Back to the Factor Uncensored. Whether it's from the water reaching them or driving into the water, many people are facing flooded cars and dangerous road conditions. AAA Communications Manager Doug Shupe joins us now to discuss the challenges ahead and how to file car insurance claims. When I was driving here from the north on 45 headed south, you could see all kinds of cars in high waters, and you're wondering how could people drive into that, but you just don't know their situation,
right?
And what they're dealing with, so you don't want to judge them too much.
Yeah.
But if you find yourself stuck, first of all, in high water where your life is in danger, what's your advice?
You have to get to safety. Your number one priority should be your safety as the driver and the safety of the passengers in the vehicle. Get to high water. You don't know if that vehicle is going to start moving with the water, depending on how fast it's going. And once that happens, you're in a very dangerous position. So you really need to get out of the vehicle and get to a safe spot, higher ground, if at all possible.
And then you're thinking, how can I get this vehicle out? Because you're thinking, I can salvage this thing, when many times, you know, the collision person has totaled it before you got there. But anyway, you're hoping you can get it out. So you're hoping to, who would you call then?
Yeah, the best thing to do is, well, you don't want to start your vehicle, because if the still water did not damage some of the internal components, turning the vehicle on
sucks it in.
Yeah, and flood water is very made up of debris and corrosive materials, and it could cause a lot of damage. You never want to start your flooded vehicle. Best thing to do is get it towed somewhere. But you know, flooding for your vehicle, if it's in a flood, it is covered if you have the optional comprehensive coverage. But it's important to remember that's not required. But comprehensive coverage would cover, you know, incidents that are not crashes. If a tree falls on your vehicle or if your vehicle is flooded.
Right.
So you do want to look into comprehensive.
For liability, you asked out.
Yeah. You really want to consider comprehensive, especially living in an area like Houston. So, you know, the other thing to keep in mind is once the water recedes, you want to start documenting the damage. Take lots of photos, lots of videos, and contact your insurance provider right away to begin that claim
Would
process.
it be good to take, if you can, and if you have the ability to take a photo while it's in the water?
Yeah,
submerged?
absolutely. Yeah, take a video or photo of it while it's submerged. Once the floodwaters recede, and you know you've got that into an auto repair shop, take photos of the inside of the vehicle so that you know your insurance adjuster can help you with that claim process as you get that claim.
Now,
filed.
you know, people, Doug, will be coming out of the woodworks to assist you. What advice do you have for people who may be approached by someone who says, look, I can tow your car, and then they hold your car hostage?
Right. You want to go with a reputable person, someone you know, someone you trust, you know, your auto repair mechanic, of course, AAA towing your vehicle out. But you really want to watch out for those door-to-door type salespeople, you know, the ones that'll promise, and this goes for home repair too, you know, those that are going door to door offering repairs and then saying, you know, we promise to go ahead and file that insurance claim for you. You really want to make sure that you're hiring a reputable person who's going to fix that vehicle, a reputable contractor who's going to do the repairs to your home after your insurance adjuster looks at it.
All right, Doug Shupe from AAA, thank you for joining us here on The Fact. And you came here when no one else would.
Yeah, and I will say, watch out for those intersections. A lot of dark intersections out there. You could miss them if you're not watching and going slow out there.
Thank you, sir. Still to come tonight.